Welcome to day number 92. And my name is Mary, and our story today's title is Little Samuel. While Eli was the priest and judge of Israel, a man named Elkanah lived at Ramah. He had two wives, as did many men in that time. One of these wives had children, but the other wife, Hannah, had no child. Every year, Elkanah, Elkanah and his family went up to worship at the house of the Lord in Shiloh. And at one of these visits, Hannah prayed to the Lord, saying, O Lord, if you will give me a son, he shall be given to the Lord as long as he lives. The Lord heard Hannah's prayer and gave her a little boy, and she named him Samuel, which means asked of God. While he was still a little child, she brought him to Eli, the priest, and said to him, My Lord, I asked God for this child and promised he would be the Lord's as long as he lives. Let him stay here with you and grow up in God's house. So little Samuel stayed at Shiloh and lived with Eli, the priest, in one of the tents beside the tabernacle. As he grew up, he helped Eli in the work of the Lord's house. Samuel was a comfort to Eli because his own sons, who were priests, were very wicked young men. Eli's heart was very sad over the sins of his sons, but now that he was old, he could do nothing to control them. One night, little Samuel, who was lying down on his bed, heard a voice calling him by name. It was the Lord's voice, but Samuel did not know it. And I'll show you the picture of Samuel. Here he is. He's lying and he is hearing God's voice, but doesn't know that that was God's voice. He answered, Here I am, and ran to Eli, saying, Here I am, you called me? What do you want me to do? Eli said, My child, I did not call you. Go and lie down again. Samuel lay down, but soon heard the voice calling him again. Again he got up and went to Eli. Here I am. I'm sure you called me. No, said Eli, I did not call you. Lie down again. A third time the voice was heard, and now Eli realized the Lord was calling Samuel. So he said, Go lie down once more, and if the voice speaks to you again, say, Speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. Samuel went and lay down and waited for the voice. Samuel, Samuel. Samuel said to the Lord, Speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. And the Lord said to Samuel, Listen to what I say. I have seen the wickedness of Eli's sons, and I have seen that their father did not punish them when they were doing evil. I am going to give them such a punishment that the story will make everyone's ears tingle. Samuel lay in his room until morning. Then he got up and went about his work as usual, saying nothing of God's voice until Eli asked him, Samuel, my son, tell me what the Lord said to you last night. Hide nothing from me. So Samuel told Eli all that God had said, though it was a sad message for Eli. And Eli said, It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him. Then the news went through all the land that God had spoken again to his people. And Hannah, the lonely mother, heard that her son was the prophet who spoke with God. From that time, God spoke to Samuel, and Samuel gave God's word to the 12 tribes. And that was the word of the Lord. Now, the discussion questions. Number 1, what did Hannah ask the Lord to give her? What did Hannah ask the Lord to give her? That was the first part. The second part of number 1, what did she promise God if she received it? What did she promise God if she received it? Now, the third part to number 1, did she keep her promise? Did she keep her promise? Number 2, what did God tell Samuel? What did God tell Samuel? Number 3, how do you think Hannah felt when she knew that God spoke with her son? Number 3, how do you think Hannah felt when she knew that God spoke with her son? And that was the end of day 92. Thank you again for being together. May God bless us all, and we meet again in another day and another story. Bye for now.